Before the video gets started, we're going to give you instructions on how to stop video playback and get back to the app. So I'm going to go ahead and tap on the watch button here next to the observation video, and the video is going to start to play. During the video playback, you can tap on the screen and a gray X will appear here in the top left. You can tap that gray X and the video will stop playing and it will come back to this screen, and at this point you can hit the red back button to get back to the app. And now on to the video. In this video we will review the operation of the Daily Construction Observation Report. Creating a Daily Construction Observation Report should be done on a daily basis for any SWM facilities that are being observed as constructed. So I've logged into the BuildTrak app by SWPPPTrack, and I'm going to now tap the Create Daily Construction Observation Report button. And the system tells me that my mobile device does not contain any suspended or in process daily construction observation reports. Click the Create Daily Construction Observation Report button below to start a new observation report. So quite clearly we need to tap this green button down here to create a daily construction observation report. SWPPPTrack knows of all of your active sites. It knows which sites contain SWM facilities that are being built, and it will display the list of those sites in this list. So obviously this is the only site or project in this list, so I'm going to go ahead and tap the select button. SWPPPTrack now knows that these are the BMPs that are being built in relation to this construction project. So it wants you to select one of these BMPs to have a construction observation logged against it. So I'm going to tap the select button on IFT 974, which is an infiltration trench. And SWPPPTrack will then ask you for some confirming information. The first thing that SWPPPTrack will do is it will populate the BMP location data with data that's been uploaded by the SWP designer. If there is a DOT observer at present during your observation, you can enter their name here. And if you want to record any general comments about your observation today, you can tap the Add Edit General Comments button, which I will do right now. And now you can see those notes. The couple more buttons down here below, you can suspend this construction observation at any time by tapping on the Suspend button. You can also go back, and you can also go forward. The back buttons are in red throughout the application, and buttons that do something are in green. So we're going to go ahead and suspend this by tapping the Suspend button. And it takes you back to the menu. I'm going to tap the Daily Construction Observation Report again, and you can see that now we have a construction observation, and your options here are to delete it or resume it. So I'm going to go ahead and tap the resume. You can see our comments there, so everything there looks good. I'm going to tap the go button. And now SWPPPTrack is ready for you to add your observation data. Your observation data includes comments that you see, photos that you take that are related, and at any time while you're creating observations, you can add to your general comments, and you can suspend the observation as well and pick it up later. You can also hit the Finish button. If you tap the Finish button, you'll get a warning. And basically, if you continue, it's going to finalize this daily construction observation and prepare it for uploading to the server. So we're going to go ahead and tap No. And then we're going to tap the Add Observation to Report. SWPPPTrack's gonna ask you for the weather. Let's say clear with some light winds, 36 degrees. And now SWPPPTrack wants to know about the detailed BMP construction observation. So you need to select the date and the time by tapping on observation date and observation time. You can tap and enter the station, the offset, and your observations. So I'm going to tap the station and the offset. And now I'm going to tap and enter my observations. Construction has started. The earth is being prepared. Period. Everything looks good to get started. Period. You'll notice some buttons at the bottom. The import photo button will let you take a photo from your camera roll and add it to this observation. The yellow view photos button allows you to view photos that you've attached to this observation. And of course, take photo allows you to use your device's camera to take a photo of the action. You can go backwards. You can delete this observation, and then you can also indicate that this observation is complete. I'm going to tap the done button to indicate that it's complete. And you can see that SWPPPTrack is going to require you to add a photo to this observation. So I'm tap OK. I'm going to tap the take photo button. I'm going to tell the system that it's okay to use my camera. Take a picture of the activity. Use photo. SWPPPTrack is going to save this photo in your camera roll, so you need to tap the allow access to all photos. And at this point you can edit the photo by adding some annotation. You can add another photo, or you can say that you're done with photos. So I'm going to go ahead and tap the done with photos. And now I'm going to hit done, that this observation is complete. And now you can see that on this daily observation report, we have recorded one observation. That observation was recorded on 12/5 at 7:09 at that station and offset. That were the weather conditions, the observation text. I can tap the photos button to see the photos that are associated. I can tap and annotate. I'm going to select this, draw on it. As you can see, I'm going to hit done, save, and now I've annotated the photos. Going back to photos, I can click the add photo button and add another photo if I so desire. But basically, this is my first observation of my daily observation report. So at this point, in the real world, if the construction is taking place, it might be, the situation may exist where you're going to wait and have the construction take place, and maybe there's another thing that you need to observe down the road. So later on that day, I'm going to hit add observation to report. The light winds have subsisted, but now it's raining. So the system will remember your observation date, the station and offset. The time has changed to 8 a.m. Station and offset stay the same. Tap my microphone button. It is now raining, but not hard enough to stop the construction. Hit done. I want to take a photo. Use that photo and done with photos. And now click done. So now you can see that I've added observation number 2. So at any time, these observations, you can go back and edit them. You can delete an observation. And of course, you can look at the photos. Now, let's say that it's the end of the day. There are no other observations that I need to add to this daily report. So I'm going to tap the finish button. I'm going to get the warning again that we're about to finalize. I'm going to hit yes. SWPPPTrack will give you one more chance to edit the general comments that appear on the report. I'll click done. And now SWPPPTrack is going to ask you to record the dates and times you were on site observing BMP construction for this report. So I'm going to tap the green button, add dates and times on site. I was on site 12/5 from 5:02 a.m. to 4:16 p.m. I'm going to hit done. You can see the date and time recorded there. Again, this is not the date and time of my observation, but this is the date and time that I was on site observing the construction. So I'm going to tap go, and now I'm going to sign the report. And if the DOT representative is still present, they can sign it as well. And then I can finalize the report. Tap yes. And now SWPPPTrack will detect that you've got a data connection, and you can tap the yes button to upload your observation data to the server. It takes just a couple of moments to upload the data, and then you'll be returned to the main menu. And that concludes how to create a daily construction observation report using the BuildTrak app by SWPPPTrack. Thank you very much for watching.